We honor him in everything that we do, you know, and I know he's up there watching over us and proud of just the family connection and the strong bond that we've continued to hold, right? Frank was a true inspiration to all of us, and I think he continues to be that. And so I just want to say thank you to all of you guys for being here. It's never easy to come up here and talk about him without crying, but that just shows how much we loved each other, how much our love is still so strong, how his legacy lives on in our kids and our grandbabies, and how he's influenced all of you.
It was back on July 17th of 2015 when Frank Garcia III was in a fatal motorcycle crash. The longtime Department of Corrections officer and veteran biker left behind family and friends who were shocked by his untimely death. Recently, a small memorial service was held at the crash site along Route 8 in Maite. A concrete pole, once dark and gray, is now adorned with a symbol to honor and remember the great man that Frank was. It was an idea that came to his widow, Darlene, 6 months after his death.
I had a really hard time passing the road, so just trying to come up with some ideas to help give me the courage and the strength to pass here. And you know, people were saying, well, why don't you put flowers by the side? And it just didn't resonate with me because I knew that flowers would die or eventually blow away. So I wanted to do something that was more permanent and that really honored him. And so my nephew actually was the one who connected me to Dan Tapasnia, who's the artist that did this. And you know, we came up with the idea of doing a painting on the wall because we knew that that would be a permanent structure.
Darlene hopes the mural inspires others who have suffered loss.
You can honor your loved ones really in any way you want to, you know what I mean? It's keeping Frank's memory alive is like the most important thing to me. For my grandbabies, you know, just I don't want them to ever forget their papa or the ones that never met him. I want them to know who he was, even though they never had a chance to meet him. And so this is just a small symbol of that memory and that tribute and what we do to honor him.
The image was created by Dan Tapasnia. While many in the local music scene know him for his guitar playing, Tapasnia is quite the artist.
A friend of mine told me that there was someone looking for some artwork to be done for, I guess, a motorcycle victim. And once I got the contact, we exchanged numbers, got the information exactly what you wanted. I pretty much heard about his name before I heard the significance of this person and how important he was to a lot of people. So I just wanted to do something that actually paid tribute in honor of his, this person.
Tapasnia, who mostly focuses on portraits, says his medium of choice is charcoal, but was up for the challenge when doing this important piece.
Primary design was supposed to be the cross, this one right here. She wanted that, but then to put that all in the spread of the whole entire pole, it would have been distorted. It wouldn't have come out. So I wanted to make sure I was able to at least incorporate the initial design, but kind of do something to take advantage of the small space that I had. So I kind of did like a 3D optical illusion kind of effect.
Incorporated within the design,
his initials right here, the year he was born and the year he died. His full name is up here, and then his motorcycle, it even has the Mexican serape up here, so he really personalized this for Frank. And then the angel wings that really depicts who Frank is now, right? He's our angel watching over all of us, not just me and my kids, but he watches over the club, right? When you guys are riding, he watches over to make sure you guys are safe. I know that for a fact.
And Tapasnia knew the significance of the artwork.
The emotions are right there with me too when I'm doing it as well. So, you know, like I knew the significance of this piece, and I knew the significance of me doing the whole design concept. So I wanted to make sure I did it justice in honor of Frank.
Darlene, who has since retired, is now working to establish a non-profit organization for widows.
Me and a few other widows are coming together, and we want to help, new widows that may not have, the financial means to take care of themselves after their husbands died. And then also just kind of networking with like work programs to help women to feel empowered, to know that they're not alone and that they can make it in this world, even after that deep loss that they experienced. And then I'm also doing grief recovery, so I became a grief recovery specialist about 6 months after Frank died. And I wanted to bring that back to Guam because I knew that we didn't have that here. And I think my journey and my story is a true testament that you can recover from grief, right? Tears are strength, and they're necessary, because you know you're always going to miss your loved one, but you can experience joy and you can create new memories by still keeping their memory alive.
If you would like more information, you can contact Darlene at 686-HOPE. You can also find Widow Rising on Facebook.
They can come to that page as well and message us if they need any type of support, you know, or just a hug, someone to talk to. But yeah, they can certainly call me, and you know, I will help them through their journey, whatever that may be.